SpaceX isn't just launching rockets into space, they're bringing them back for more. This groundbreaking approach is making space travel more affordable and captivating. Let's find out how SpaceX is revolutionizing rockets. SpaceX made history in December 2015 by safely returning an orbit Falcon 9 rocket booster to Earth, a critical milestone in human spaceflight history. The progression of rocket development from reused ICBMs to NASA's Saturn V and the Space Shuttle demonstrates the need for reusability in space exploration. However, they were only used once since the repair costs were too high. However, SpaceX's ability to collect and reuse the booster shows substantial advancements in rocket technology. This was the first time an aim like this had been met. SpaceX developed reusable rocket technology, which represents a major breakthrough in space exploration. Rockets have always been thought of as throwaway assets. After a single launch, they would burn up in the sky or fall into the ocean, leaving them unusable for future missions. This disposability contributed to high launch costs, restricting the affordability of space exploration. However, SpaceX's revolutionary technique caused a historical change, enabling the recovery and reuse of substantial rocket components, specifically the first-stage boosters. This groundbreaking technique enables SpaceX to retrieve the first-stage boosters of Falcon 9 rockets after successfully delivering payloads into space. Instead of being discarded like traditional rockets, these boosters are directed back to Earth, landing vertically on designated landing sites or autonomous drone ships stationed at sea. Once recovered, the boosters are refurbished and inspected to guarantee they are flight-ready for future flights. Initially, the Falcon 9 underwent several iterations to ensure successful launches and landings. These early versions focused on improving the rocket's design and functioning. Block 5 emerged as the most advanced version of the Falcon 9 rocket. It included several changes and additions aimed at increasing reusability and overall performance. This includes upgrades to structural integrity, thermal protection, and landing performance. SpaceX has certified Block 5 rockets for up to 60 flights and landings. This certification showed the dependability and durability of the Falcon 9 rocket. SpaceX's achievement of vertically landing orbital rocket boosters marks a turning point moment in space exploration, altering how rockets return to Earth after sending payloads into space. Before SpaceX's achievement, it was widely believed that vertically landing a rocket booster back on Earth was technically unfeasible. Vertical landing involves guiding the rocket booster back to Earth in a controlled manner, where it lands vertically on a designated landing pad or platform. This capability allows for precise and controlled landings, enabling the rocket to return to Earth intact and ready for reuse. By enabling precise and controlled landings, SpaceX can recover rocket boosters with minimal damage, ensuring that they can be quickly refurbished and returned to service. SpaceX's approach to cost reduction in spaceflight is based on two key strategies: reusable rocket components and optimized manufacturing process. SpaceX revolutionized the economics of spaceflight by constructing rockets with reusable first-stage boosters. This method dramatically reduces the cost of launches by spreading out the initial production costs across numerous flights. SpaceX has also introduced simplified manufacturing procedures, including efficient production techniques and automated systems, to further reduce costs. By manufacturing the majority of rocket components in-house, SpaceX minimizes reliance on external suppliers and maintains greater control over the production process. This cost-effectiveness has enabled companies to engage in space exploration and utilization. Satellite deployment is one of SpaceX's key commercial spaceflight projects. The corporation often puts satellites into orbit for a variety of purposes, including telecommunications, Earth observation, and scientific study. This has enabled enterprises and organizations globally to utilize space-based services and infrastructure. Additionally, SpaceX plays a crucial role in resupplying the International Space Station, or ISS, through its Dragon spacecraft. The company's contract with NASA for commercial resupply services involves regular missions to deliver cargo and supplies to the ISS, supporting the continuous operation of the orbiting laboratory and its crew. Aside from satellite deployment and ISS replenishment, SpaceX also performs flights for commercial clients. This involves sending payloads into various orbits, aiding space tourism activities, and even preparing future Moon and Mars expeditions. SpaceX's rocket development strategy is based on iterative development, which entails constantly refining and enhancing rocket designs through a continuous testing, assessment, and feedback cycle. SpaceX undertakes rigorous real-world testing on its rocket designs, including static fire tests, suborbital flights, and full-scale launches. These tests give crucial information about the rocket's performance and help identify areas areas for improvement. Based on the outcomes of real-world testing, SpaceX collects feedback from engineers, technicians, and other stakeholders involved in the rocket development process. This input aids in identifying the design's strengths and flaws, as well as areas for improvement. SpaceX engineers regularly modify and improve rocket designs based on data and feedback. They progressively improve numerous components and systems with the goal of increasing reliability, efficiency, and performance. SpaceX's iterative methodology is defined by agility and adaptability. They can swiftly adapt to shifting needs and unforeseen problems, allowing them to respond to new data and modify their development priorities as needed. Reusable rockets are important for Elon Musk's concept of populating Mars. By lowering launch costs, they enable more frequent transfer of people and goods, making Mars missions financially feasible. This affordability promotes scalability, allowing for the gradual building of infrastructure and long-term human presence on the red planet. Reusable rockets enable the transportation of vital supplies, equipment, and habits, setting the framework for future colonization attempts. And finally, they promote the long-term sustainability of Mars exploration, which advances the desire of humans to become a multiplanetary species. SpaceX's innovation goes beyond reusability to include the creation of its own Merlin engines and big projects like the Starship. By developing its engines in-house, SpaceX gets control over prices and performance, allowing for continual development and personalization. Let's discuss the pros and cons. SpaceX's pioneering use of reusable rockets has altered the landscape of space exploration, offering a blend of advantages and challenges. The significant decrease in launch costs realized by recovering and relaunching the first stage of Falcon 9 rockets is at the forefront of the advantages. This achievement not only makes space missions more economically viable, but also allows for more frequent launches, clearing the path for more satellite deployment, scientific research efforts, and even possible forays into space tourism. Furthermore, the desire for reusability has accelerated technological innovation. SpaceX has been at the forefront, not just in rocket design, but also in boosting competition in the aerospace industry. However, the transition to reusable rockets is not without its hurdles. The complexity and potential hazards connected with recovering rocket stages add layers of challenge to missions, occasionally leading to failed landing attempts. Furthermore, while SpaceX has achieved some reusability with the Falcon 9's first stage, the second stage and payload fairing remain expendable, limiting the extent of cost savings and environmental benefits. Concerns about the environmental effect of rocket launches persist, with greenhouse gas emissions and pollution remaining key factors in the goal of sustainable space exploration. Reusable rockets are the potential path for the future of space travel, driven by their economic advantages, technological innovation, and potential environmental benefits. They can considerably reduce launch costs, making space missions more accessible and potentially enabling endeavors like space tourism. Additionally, the pursuit of reusability fosters advancements in engine design, heat shield technology, and landing control systems, pushing the boundaries of space exploration. Furthermore, reusable rockets help to create a more sustainable space business by minimizing debris left in orbit compared to traditional rockets. Future rockets may aim to achieve higher payload capacities, increasing efficiency and improved performance across various mission profiles. SpaceX's progress in making rockets reusable suggests that we're on track for some exciting developments in space exploration. By reshaping the economics of space travel, they've created opportunities for business and scientific research. What do you think about SpaceX's progress in reusable rocket technology and its impact on space exploration? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe.